The previous model Kia Seltos featured a more solid, more futuristic kind of looking grille. This time around, it has a more traditional look. You still have the tiger nose grille right here, but it's been reshaped, reworked in a way to make it more in line with other Kia vehicles. And if you squint just close enough, you might even swear that this could be a baby Sorento. Do you guys agree? Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. You got this large hood right here. More on what's underneath that hood later on. You got this nice looking and textured chrome strip around the grille as well, featuring of course the tiger nose grille, which is a hallmark of Kia's design. You got LED tail lamps, LED fog lamps. This, by the way, is the mid-grade variant. There is a new top-of-the-line variant with a 1.4 liter turbocharged engine that makes 140 horsepower and 242 newton meters of torque. But for the mid-grade and entry-level variants, you get the 1.5 liter naturally aspirated one. But even though you have that kind of engine, this thing still looks great, especially in this color scheme. Don't you guys agree? Kia claims that the Kia Seltos for the 2024 model is bigger than the model it replaces. This time though, you can see 17-inch alloy wheels in this particular variant, and it looks great. Again, with the Kia Seltos, it actually featured a more boxy design with all those straight lines, and it carries over into this particular model. I like how it looks a lot more like the other Kia models in their current lineup, bringing in to the 2024 model year. More changes abound in the 2024 Kia Seltos right here in the back. This time you have these more vertical tail lamps as well as a large grille right here, a large strip of light, and the well, this Kia logo actually looks like it's going to light up, but it's actually not. It does look like more of an EV more than ever before, and again, that's the reason why it had to do a refresh in order to make this more, like I said, in line with their current lineup. You got this huge plastic and reflective. Yeah, I gotta say, it's more like a piano black lower bumper. I'm not sure how that's gonna stand up to the test of time, but you do have this nice silver, matte silver color kind of diffuser or finisher look right at the bottom. You do have some reflectors on each end. You got the Seltos badging, and of course the huge Kia logo here. This does not have power tailgate feature, but at least you do have a spare tire underneath and a huge cargo space to work with. Alright, so we're inside the Kia Seltos. Now this is not a top of the line variant, but even though this is the mid-grade or even entry-level variant, it definitely doesn't feel like it. You still have some hard plastics right here on the side. Center armrest doesn't feel too soft, but hey, it feels well put together. But guys, if you don't like piano black, you got piano black right here on the center console, right here on the dashboard, and even a little bit right here behind the steering wheel. But hey, it still looks quite pristine as a brand new car, but in a few weeks time it's gonna have all of our fingerprints. But hey, you know what, just a quick note, it doesn't seem to be taking a lot of fingerprints. This is nice. I'll have to make sure that we gotta make sure that we get a full test drive of this in the future, because it seems like it's covered in this material that seems to be a little bit oleophobic. If you say oleophobic, this means it doesn't take in some touches as easily as other surfaces would be. But hey, kudos and Kia on that one. We'll see that in a full review. So right here you've got automatic climate control, single zone automatic climate control, and you now have a huge digital screen right here for the gauge cluster as well as the infotainment system. I'm glad that Kia was still able to give us some physical buttons here as well as a physical dial for the media. And here on the steering wheel you have everything to control your media and your call buttons, as well as some information here on the screen. I don't see there's no cruise control right here, but you do have adaptive cruise control on the top of the line variant, which is a first for the Kia Seltos. Now you do have advanced driver assist systems there as well. And then here, it's an adjustable steering wheel. So even though you don't have power seats, you can still get your optimal driving position because of that. All right. You don't get any panoramic sunroof. Again, that is exclusive to the top of the line variant. You do have sun visors right here. Excuse me, Kent. And sun visors right here as well, but no vanity lights. You'll find that in the top of the line variant again. Alright, so there's some blank switches right here on the left side. The shifter is nice to hold, it's easy to get. Automatic brake hold. You got electronic parking brake, and as well as a dial here for you to select your different drive modes as well as the traction modes. Okay, this is very comfortable. The seats, ooh, they're soft and supportive. We'll have to definitely take this out for a test drive next time, but first impression, it feels very upscale. Doesn't have any much softish materials to begin with, but by the looks of it, just like the Kia Sorento, it feels quite fancy in here, despite its budget price. Let's take a look at the second row seats and see what's what. Right, so right here in the second row seats, I am impressed with the amount of room that's afforded to the passenger right here. I mean, you got a lot of headroom, and it's not really compromised. It's not like the other compact crossovers out there where if you stand straight, it's gonna hit your head. No, it's real headroom because you don't have a raked roof line right there in the back. In fact, you'd see the angle of the roof right there, way in the back, which means you have a lot of headroom. I like the shape of the door handles here. It doesn't look cheap at all, and again, hard plastics abound, but at least they're shaped in a way where you can actually feel like Kia gave it much thought. I like how it's silver and black. It's all nice. Plus, it looks like the speakers have been punched in that way. But the reason behind that is that a lot of the feedback from the previous Kia Seltos was that the speakers in the rear was actually protruding outwards and hitting your knees. In this case here, it's now punched in. It's like the Kia engineers were thinking, how do we get to fix this? It's like this. Bang! There it is. It's punched in and it's out of the way of your knees. You got some nice map pockets right here. A single solitary USB-C port right there at the bottom with a cubby hole and AC vents. Guys, the price of the Kia Seltos starts at 1,198,000 pesos, and it seems like you're getting a lot for what you pay for in this one. But again, we won't be coming to conclusions just yet. We'll be waiting for a review, and we won't be driving this right now. Obviously, we're inside this nice museum in Ayala Center. But again, make sure that you subscribe to our channel and leave us a comment down below and tell us what variant or what version of Kia Seltos you would like us to review. So there you have it, folks. The changes that we'll find in the 2024 Kia Seltos are some additional safety features, some nice exterior features like the panoramic sunroof in the top of the line model, as well as the new turbocharged engine also on the top of the line model. If you want to get a Kia Seltos